Cite while you write, OpenOffice. You'll find everything you need to cite references in the Cite While You Write toolbar, which shows up in OpenOffice after you install EndNote. Here I've just written a sentence that I'd like to attribute to someone. I'll position the cursor where I want the citation to appear and run the Find Citations command. I can enter the author name, part of the title, or any term or terms that are useful to me. This command will search all libraries currently open in EndNote, so make sure your library is open first. When I see the search results, I can click on a reference to view the whole record. Here's the reference I want. Once I insert the reference, EndNote instantly formats the citation for me and adds the reference to the bibliography at the end of the document. Changing the output style is just a matter of running the Format Bibliography command. Let's see what the style is currently set to. JAMA. If I want APA, I can change the formatting just like that and continue happily citing and writing in this new style. When you browse for another style in the Format Bibliography window, you'll notice that 100 popularly used output styles are included in a default installation of EndNote. If you need more styles, you can modify your EndNote installation to include up to around 3,000 styles. And there are even more styles on our website at endnote.com. Just download the style you need to the Styles folder inside the EndNote Program folder. Another way to cite references is by using the Insert Selected Citation command. This requires that you first go back to EndNote and select the reference in your library. I'll do this by clicking on the Go to EndNote command. Here I am in my library. I'll select the reference I wish to insert, go back to OpenOffice, put the cursor where the citation should appear, and run the Insert Selected Citations command. In this document, all the citations are appearing in text. But what if I need to put citations in footnotes? Not a problem. I'll create the footnote using OpenOffice, put the cursor in the footnote, and then use EndNote to insert a reference into that footnote. Let me repeat that. I'll create a footnote by going to the Insert menu in OpenOffice and choosing Footnote. Then I'll use the EndNote Find Citations command to insert a reference into that footnote. I'll want to change the output style to something appropriate for footnotes, like Chicago, and I'm done. In this example, I need just the year to show up in the citation, since the author name is already appearing in the sentence. The correct way to edit citations is to run the Edit Citations command. In the Edit Citations window, I can select the citation and check the Exclude Author box. This edit is citation specific, so if I cite the same reference later on in the document, EndNote will still show the author and year. The Edit Citation command also allows me to add a prefix or suffix. For example, I might want a prefix of "see also" and a suffix referring to a figure. With the prefix and suffix boxes, make sure to put any additional spaces or punctuation marks as needed. Notice here that the prefix ends with a space, and the suffix is preceded by a comma and a space. Adding pages to a citation also involves running the Edit Citations command. You can put the page information in the Pages box or the Suffix box. Although for the Pages box to work, the output style you're using must be defined to show cited pages. If it's not, in other words, if you're using the Pages box but the pages don't show up in the citation, then use the Suffix box instead, which will always work regardless of how the output style is defined. A few more things about the Edit Citations command. It allows you to insert citations into an existing group, it allows you to remove a citation from a group, And finally, it allows you to reorder citations within a group. I already showed you how to change the output style using the Format Bibliography command, but there are some other settings that you might find useful. The Layout tab controls the formatting of just the bibliography. I can change the font and font size of the bibliography, add a title, and if I have a numbered bibliography, I can choose where the numbering begins.